guys, today, topic place today. Today, we're going to be looking at daily from daily chart perspective. We'll be looking at currency parent. But I'm going to be looking at the currency parent now. So let's see what's happening on the currency side of things. Watch, right? We have our things today. Let's sort them out. See what's happening today. See what's happening today. Just pay system, see what's going on in the market. So the system works the same also for the currency side of things. It looks as if also for the with quarter point in everything, right? So now I want us to check system the recent weeks on what occurred. Only these recent weeks in the daily chart and see what occurred. And see the entries also on the same frames of for the entries. And see the entries also, right? So as you can see, I'm a quarter point already. The separation of 250 in each quarter point. So 250 out. This major structure is the inside that I'm marked already. Just remove this inner structure. Remove this inner structure, guys. So and then you can go to then you can go to your charts, right? And you can mark the major structures, right? So just look at the rocket from. So now today I think it's Tuesday, right? Now let's see what occurred in the previous weeks. Let's see what occurred in the previous weeks, and let's see what occurred in the previous weeks, guys. Let's see what occurred in the previous week. That's what I want. Second. Let's try. Now let's see now. It's what occurred now. Let me mark. So what occurred the previous 2 weeks. The first week, right? That's the other week. So yeah, from here, let's make it okay. Let's just make it a like this. So I want to see now how did the trades come about. Now let's see how did the trades come about, right, guys? See how did the trades come about. How did the trades come about, right? In order get the trades to okay. Right. So now as you can see from this previous days that the market was coming down, pulsing down right on the daily chart. Then it doesn't pass, right? We had entries also. Missing a beautiful entry here. I just don't want to look at it, but then there's some amazing entry. But then engulfing, and then it came. But there's an entry on the daily chart, so now I'm gonna be holding that the trade right now for that time, right? And then as another close above, there's an entry there. I'm looking at the entries right there, and then here's a problem now. Okay, let me show you. Okay, no, but then there's an safe profit for us, right? But then now for GBPJPY, we do like trade on Mondays and Fridays, right? It's tradable during Mondays and Fridays, right, guys? For GBPJPY, then we'll see. We'll confirm it. Let's confirm it as we practice. There's an second entry there for during this week. Sorry about that, guys. There's a second entry there during this week. Now, here, this entry right now. This entry right now. There's an entry now because now it's close below. There's an entry right now, then, right? And as it comes now, you have another entry there. There's another entry right there. There's another entry right there, guys. Right. So now we can play around with it like that, right? Okay. Play around with it like that, guys. Right. You can see multiple entries on the daily time frame. Right now, we haven't looked at the entries, right? Let's see. Let me keep on moving the TP for you guys. Because now, if we have a quarter point, right, but then you have a structure connecting, engulfing like this, connecting it to a quarter point, we just make that a structure, right, our inner structure, right, just mark it and make it, take it as our TP. We don't make, we don't make, we don't make, we don't make, we don't make our TP quarter point since we have in structure like connecting to a quarter point, right? So now this will be like this. This is like this, right? Sort of. So now, in terms of which intrinsic, I'm seeing this as a profit, right? And then for the entry, what entry do we have for it? Like entry do we have for it? This can become an entry, even though maybe this trade could have taken long, way long to so it's that trade, right? I'm saying that this will become a TP. It's opaque now to me, what I was talking about. Okay, something that I saw, but then didn't, I wasn't planning to show you guys, right? You make this as your take profit. The reason because now this candle now is forming a head and shoulders, right? So now as the market flows now to the upside, making it correct, making a head, right? Then it corrects down, coming down below. This can become your left shoulder, this your right shoulder. This can become a take profit for this trade before we take the up movement for for the head and shoulder, right? So now this becomes our take profit because now it's left shoulder, right? Hope you get that. So now looking at this the second entry now, I'm seeing a rejection now of the structure. Okay, there's a rejection now of the structure right now. Okay, I'm seeing a rejection of the structure. I'm looking at a second trade, right? I'm seeing a rejection. It's a rejection for us. The north side. You guys, no, so there's nothing that you can do because now you're gonna be looking for entrances here. But in the interest one wasn't even gonna show up because the market impulsed to the downside, right? So as it makes that engulfing, you can make this an entry, right? And make this an entry. But then now an entry to which TP? Because now is if expecting that to become our TP, you're just gonna be a loss. But then since this we have this strong structure here, you're gonna be expecting to resist here, to also resist, which then it resist, right? And as it's resisted like that, even to our TP, then our TP is here, right guys? That's our TP. That's our TP. That's our entry right there on a Monday, right? But then let's look at that entries on Monday and how are the entries on Monday. We'll see them. So now let's go back, let's go to our chart now and see what is happening on our chart. Daily chart, right? I'm gonna show you the entries right now. I was just showing you what's been happening and how we can kill the market. Not kill as such, but then how we can trade them and see trade on daily chart. So on the daily it looks like a small pairs, but then in a trade in lot sizes it's big interest, it's bigger profits actually. Because now on a day, don't forget net daily chart, right guys? Now let's go on down to our interest right now. So now I'm seeing a shooting star. So candlestick interest usually after a shooting star like this, the next candle has to be the opposite of this right candle, right? Of this candle. Now the third candle has to be the opposite, right? Now which is then that's our reason for entering this trade now, right? And this is on a Tuesday, actually. But then the market rejects it of the structure, right? The market now rejects it of the structure. Okay. Analyzing the past data is important, right? So for you to not make multiple entries now, making multiple and not making multiple entries in a result of no purpose, or maybe just it will result you in making a lot of losses right now. Because now I'm seeing now this engulfing now. You could be making that a reason for entry, but then don't forget now you're looking at a head and shoulder right now, right? So the market went up, the market was coming down, it went up and made a head and shoulder like that, right? So now this is a strong resistance for the market to break, right? But that is impossible, but then the market can do anything at any time. But then for this now, many people are gonna be making news. Right, this one's gonna be an our reason of entry now, right? Now you see the entry now. Means outside profit is gonna be where it's gonna be here. Gonna be here now. But that's all you guys. If I can just engulfing candlestick is connecting. The engulfing candlestick is connecting to the quarter point. We change the take profit from our quarter point, our first quarter point, and take it to our first take profit. This is our second take profit. Now put our take profit on the speaker, in the speaker time frame. On the speaker, right, or bigger or higher structure, higher level, right? So now let's go down to our entries. Now looking at this here, set the time also, right? So that we don't waste time, right? Now this is the first of October. Let's go down. Okay, the year is done, guys. Okay, so 31st October, right? Let's go to see this. So we just have like that. Let's go down now to the 1 hour. See how it goes. See how it goes. See how it goes. See how it goes. And then you see that entry. Let's see that entry. Look, it's perfect move, perfect move to the upside. Entry, perfect entry. No, nothing. No. I think it's taking that entry right there. So now trading it with 0.010. Actually, got a result in the leverage of 0.1 or 1.9 like 1.200 or 1.300 is gonna result in in, um uh in a pip count, right? As you count this pips right now, it's gonna be equal to your profit. Might be same as you see in this tool. Profit is gonna be the same as you see in this tool, right? So now let's go down now. Let's look at let's look at when this video will be uploaded to the on the YouTube channel. Right. Actually, this is our YouTube channel actually. Now there's the entry right now. So this is in coffee. Here now we're shooting start and you have an coffee. So now which resulted in an interval. So that's an entry right there for us. And if you treat it like with 0.010, 0.10, we treat it with 0.10, 0.10, with a leverage of leverage of 1.200. That's the take profit. We're gonna get 300 of that trade, right? And get the stop losses would be what the broker takes, right? What the broker takes, and then this one is gonna be your level of loss. But in take profit is gonna be 2, 2, 8, and 3. You know that you're gonna be pushing it, right, guys? So now you know what it is, right? Entries on 1 hour, right? Entries on 1 hour. Entries on 1 hour, right? That's our first entry, right, guys? So our first clean interest, clean entry, right, guys? Interest on 1 hour, entry that is 1 hour is your take TP. They're gonna be profiting to 200 and something. If your account doesn't start 0.0, if your account is in dollars, 0.0, 0.10, 0.10 is gonna be what's gonna result in this profit by account in dollars. If your account is in SAT and it works different, that thing. No, not rather, yeah, it looks different because now your profits tend to, or now what you place on your lot sizes not the same as what you place on your stop losses or on the side of things, right? In terms of stop losses and take profit and entries now. As I'm looking at it now, because I'm thinking about because I was just trading ZAR recently, but then how it used to move like and how it used to count my profits. It's different from what I used to trade during when I used to trade the dollar actually. So now be careful of that. Check with your brokers and how the pip count out and then the leverage and how the lot sizes actually work. Crucially practice on demo first so that you can be knowledgeable and be sure about how you're gonna trade it right and be and be sure, right? Just practice on them and look at it. Just try the entries and then try the system, right, and see how it works with your entries and how the pips count. Because now sometimes you can say like your loss gonna be 10, right? You're gonna be losing 10, but then you might lose more than 10, which then you lose this, and then you ask yourself what's happening. But then it's because of now the leverage and the lot size and how the brokers work. So now practice now and set it out to be exactly as the pip count on trading view. Actually, this is the real pip count, right? On trading view. This is the real pip count, and this is the real pip count, right, guys? Now there are so real pip count. Even though it's again maybe I can count it, it's 50 pips. It's real 50. That's how I use my thing. But then another thing that I mentioned on another video, guys, as you finish setting up your things, right? Don't look at the amount side of things, right? Just look at the percentage side of things, like that. Now that's it for today, guys. Let me show you another similar entry that confirm the system does really work, right? And then you can back test it for yourself. Go to your and then you go to trading and look at it yourself, and you know that this system works. Right, guys. So now we're looking at our second entry, right, guys. We're gonna have a second entry during this week. This is the tree went into Friday actually, because now the market came down like this, right? But then it rejects in that structure, right, guys? But then let's look at now. This was gonna be resulting in no entry. Like, this was gonna be not an entry. It wasn't gonna be an entry, right? Let's look at it. Now, this is the reason why I'm saying don't just look at an entry just because of in reject or just because of in calculation. That's the main focus on the daily. Don't just go on the market and say that's my reason of entry. Find a specific reason, like find multiple confirmation for entry. Here we had a multiple confirmation. We had this a strong zone, right? Which the market is resisting. At this head and shoulders, which the market is resisting, right, guys? And then now and then you have this engulfing, which then the market is a confirmation of a rejection. What does end right here? We had one confirmation, which is then a reject of this structure, and then an engulfing. But then don't forget, still on that head and shoulders. But even though that right shoulder took long to go took long to form, right? And like it was ranging, right? People maybe or not maybe used to now to look at the chest, we're gonna we notice it later on, right? Because now don't forget now how our head and shoulders work, right? After the head and shoulder, the tip is way long to where the structure is it is maybe to let's say to the CP, right? But then for us gonna be we're gonna keep on entering and going out. So now the reason now for this for you not entering this trade was because we had area shoulders of this head and shoulders of the previous charts. So now let's look at how was this gonna be an entry, right? For us. This one results in a loss. Actually, if you also take SL on this one, right? So now let's go back. Let's see what's happening in the one now and see why we would not have entered that trade. And then you look at another trade. But then even though I didn't want to show you guys the reason for you see now having a stop loss now. The market is not gonna go to direction. Same time it's gonna be or it's gonna result in a loss, right? Even though at our entry system it's allowing. So now look for confirmations on the daily chart that give you now. So now this was gonna result in a loss and you see that the market is impulsing to the upside. But we're gonna be catching to the upside now. Even though after taking this small loss here, right? It's now a percentage count. It's gonna be a loss. Because now checking on here. So we're supposed to be here. But having this impulsive can just be taking us out already, right? And then some people would have came back to enter this market right here, right after this, but then still now you're gonna go in profit and then come back in losses, which then let me know it's fine. Right, just leave that trade. And don't forget, guys, you enter in the midnight. Really, our interest is supposed to be immediately, and then you know that you sorted, right? You enter stop it and you go to sleep. Right after having entering that trade. Like, okay, I said we're gonna counter stop loss, right? But how what dollars you're gonna how many dollars you're gonna use using 0.010 on thing. That is 7.5 $7.5 $7.5 with a broker that has low spread, right? Maybe the broker that has 0.10 spread, right? Our losses is gonna be 8.1. But and then for some brokers have like two, right? Two spreads. And you get the interest rate. And you get the other one into let's look at our second enterprise. This is what's happening for the second one. It's even a rejection of the structure. Even a rejection of the structure. It's a rejection of the structure. That's the market came down and then you play around and then you made it to the upside. Don't forget you still have even that that heads and shoulders, right? So now you go down when you go up to our now tipping out the place that we're expecting the market to go to, right? So now that's gonna be our rejection right there. Right? That's our reason of entry right now. Then you're expecting this market to go up to the upside right now. Expecting the market to go up to the upside. This is the upside of the of our after our head and shoulders now going up to the upside. Then the other side of this could happen. This was gonna be our CPS right here. Now it's connected to the income. So now our take profit is gonna be here. Even though we're played around here, skipping them structures right now. Right here, right? So now expecting the market to break this structure since it's connected to engulfing. So now I want us to get the entry now. And this is our last entry for this day and for this session. As you can see, the market played around in another form. Right? There's a different type of entry system, right? Okay. Also now so you're gonna be waiting for this one. There's around 2 in 1. Okay, even this first rejection. Okay, even this first rejection, the first rejection that we have incurred. Even this first rejection right there. Right, but then I don't like making this first rejection on my entry point. If I'm using if you don't have any first entry there and immediate entry there, you're expecting our trade to come around the structure, right? And we're expecting we were expecting our entry around in the morning, right? Around maybe 10, 12, right? Around about that time. But then for this entry, Here's what happened, right? So now this is the second type of entry, right? Which then you find it during the morning, right? In the morning, right? So now it came down, right? We're expecting the market to come down to this point, which but then it didn't do that since we're in this rejection structures, right? That's why the market rejected and formed and formed this pattern here, right here. Right, there's a ascending type of triangle, right? But then look at it from uh, uh, a double bottom, right? So now this is our first structure, and this is our second structure, right? So now we mark our first structure, or you can maybe enter the first structure and take a risk and and take a risk there, right? But then we expect the market to actually come, back and then it impulses to the upside, which then it does impulse to the upside, and which goes into our take profit. And that's our take profit there. After this double bottom and the trade comes around by about 12, as I said, that's our entry right there at 12. Right after that, then just engulfing and then moving to the upside. The market moves to the upside, right, guys? So now that's also gonna be our entry. That's gonna be our entry for that day, right? But then because of this entry to the upside, and the market goes to the upside, guys. So now we're done with that entry, right, guys? We're done, we're done. Now, as you can see, now, guys, that you can see now what's happening. That's gonna be our image now. That's gonna be what's happening on our loss. And then, guys, please, then you can go down to you go down on your to your go down on your trading down to your trading view that impacts this system, right, guys? Fixes the system, right, on yourself, right, guys?